Man, it's a beautiful day out here. Hey, what's up, everybody? How are you all doing today? Welcome to this edition of The Shocking Truth. As I see it, I got to show you that real quick. It is beautiful out here in Virginia Beach, you know, and I sat up to do, I keep seeing these trunk or treat things where as Halloween gets closer, people decorate the back of their SUVs and their Subaru Foresters and their Honda, I don't know, CRVs and Toyota RAV4s, but people do the trunk or treat thing. And I got to thinking, you know what? You know who's not going to be trunk or treating, at least at this point this month? My man, Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. Yeah, we're going to talk about him in big detail. You see, it is the shocking truth as I see it today, folks, and I want to thank those of you tuning in live right now. It is Tuesday, October 8th, 2024. This day will never come again, so we need to make the best of it, right? You feel me there? I hope you do. Um, I want to talk about Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers today. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to try to stay on task here. I got a couple things to share with you. First off, I want to shout out, hats off to Silver's on the Scene, right? Silver's on the Scene, for those of you who know about him, does a very good job at what he does. And if you don't know about him, I invite you to look him up on YouTube. Silver's on the Scene. I don't know him personally, but I did have the opportunity to listen. So let me get into my notes here. I just finished listening to a podcast from 2 days ago, done by a gentleman going as Silver's on the Scene, right? Rarely do I listen to more than about 10 or 15 minutes of any podcast for you lengthy creators out there. However, I did give him a good 35 minutes as he had some very good insights. Yes, I listened to the entire 35 minutes, Silvers, and hats off to you. Good job. If I jump, it's because I think the phone's about to fall over. It's getting a little windy now. But one thing he points to is the possibility. Now, this was interesting, and I gave it a lot of thought. I invite you to as well. He points to the possibility that a pet grave, could be a good place to hide a body. If you go to about the 15-minute mark, you'll find that he uncovered a pet grave and verified that it was a pet grave through reaching out to, I guess, an owner of the property who no longer lives there. But he noticed that there were some rocks there that looked rather fresh. And the grave looked a little too big, a little too long to be the grave of a dog. You feel me there? It really got me thinking. If you watch the Sunday video, look around the 15-minute mark and you'll see what I was talking about. Near the end of the video, his stream, he also mentions the great ways, and this is what I like, we the people, the great ways that we the people can help in keeping this case alive and out there. And he breaks it all down at the end of keeping the awareness alive, keeping his name. Who is he? Who is this kid out there? Type in what you know about Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers for other people to see and benefit from. Maybe it'll help somebody else crack in the case, right? You feel me there? I think you do. So keep his name out there, seek flyers, post them locally wherever you are, join the search, rejoin, and let's regroup. Hats off to you. Nice job, Silvers. But right now, what I want to do is get a little more into this. Under suspicion, we have the Proudfoots, as many of you know already. There's other suspicions as well. What I'm going to do right now, and this is different than what I've done before, because a lot of you get upset that I talk to my car. Like I'm going to have a conversation with my car, like it's going to converse back with me. When I talk to my car, I'm saying, hey, car, I love you, man. You're a nice new vehicle. You make me happy. That's talking too, right? But anyways, I'm not going to, well, I guess I am going to talk to somebody here. Particularly, I'm going to expose the guilty. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Because this very well may be what exposes the guilty in this whole thing. I have on here exposing the guilty. You know what you did. Speak up. Others will. The clock is now ticking. Indeed, it is. Again, here's another poster of Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. I invite you, if you do not know about this young man, look him up, get into this case. The FBI has offered a $50,000 reward. I'm going to talk about that in just a moment. Could be 100,000. Truth be told, the shocking truth is I don't know if it's I know it's 50,000. I don't know if it's 100,000. Bear with me here. Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. Can we really say his name enough? No, I don't think we can. Now missing some 225 days, he mysteriously vanished without shoes, cell phone, or anything else that possibly a teenage young man would take with him if he was running away, right? His shoes are still in the house. He just vanished along with his black sweatshirt and black sweatpants. It's amazing that we have that factual information. Or is it? 15 years young, autistic. He has to be with someone if he's alive, and I believe he is alive because his autism prevents him, I think, from taking care of his own plumbing issues, if you know what I mean. I think you do, right? A little over 2 or 3 weeks ago, we were led to believe that Dwayne Dog the Bounty Hunter Chapman, or as I want to call him, Dog the Reward Seeker Chapman, was taking on this case, adding that he's somehow involved in an extra $50,000 being raised to the FBI's 50,000. And that's the last we've heard of Dog, the bounty hunter, because he's so busy doing whatever he does out there. But he does list, and I saw this a moment ago before I went live, he does list Dog the Bounty Hunter's tip line. You know what that number does? That number makes him the person that receives the reward for information leading to the arrest and conviction and the breaking of the case. I don't know that I would call Dog the Bounty Hunter. I would call the FBI. That's what I would do, right? I mean, the reward, 50 or 100,000. And where is this mysterious other $50,000 coming from? Maybe the FBI will investigate this too, Dwayne. You feel me there? While I think it's a good thing for Dog to jump on the bandwagon, keeping the social media in the dark may have been nothing more than grandstanding or gaslighting us, gaslighting the community. Speak up, Dog. Inquiring minds want to know what's happened after 2 or 3 weeks. Don't we deserve like a 10-minute clip once a week? You don't have to get on here and talk for 2 or 3 hours like everybody else does. Just once a week, give us an update. Share what you can share, what you're comfortable sharing. Don't tell us secrets that we don't need to know. You feel me? I think you do. I think you do. And now I'm going to talk to somebody. Those of you who don't like me talking to people, again, I'm talking to my car right now. I don't expect it to answer. It's not a conversation. Yes, I'm listening to the engine, but enough of that. To you, and you know who you are, the person with the knowledge that breaks this case. Yeah. The one that Dog wants you to call in. Don't call somebody. If you got to call him, you want to talk to somebody famous, call us tip line. I don't know. But listen, you, the person with the knowledge that breaks this case, that finally decides, hey, this is all way too much to handle. You know, you're not sleeping well, or it was just an accident. I can't take this any longer. If it was an accident, step up. Set your soul free. You know what? People will be more forgiving if you admit there was an accident that took place. I better speak up before he or she does. Come on. Time tells all. This is not going to go away. We're not going to let it go away. Okay? Speak up. If you have any information to break this case, speak up. Let's get this over with. Let's go looking for some other missing people. Let's help others. Right now, I'm focused on this on my Tuesdays. I don't know what you do the rest of your week or how you spend your time. There's social media people out here doing stuff and making a difference. In my own little feeble way, I'm doing what I can do. You see, I am very grateful that you have given me a few minutes of your time. I am. And that in this process, other guilty people with the knowledge of what you were a part of, you know who I'm talking to, will come across this at some point in time, if not live, as I'm doing this, they will give it some thought. Somebody's going to step up and say, hey, I don't want to go to jail. I don't even care about the reward. I just want to get this over with. Oh, man. To that person, I say this. You see, we are not going away. Not me, not JLR, not Bullhorn Betty, not Dolly in the 757, or Silver's on the scene, or J is for Justice. In fact, There are countless others of us who are truly committed to doing their part, no matter what that part is. They're committed to doing their part and keeping the name of Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers out here in the social media world. You surely realize that it's just a matter of time now. The great news for Sebastian is that the Federal Bureau of Investigation is actively on this case now. People with knowledge will be looking at and spoken to. If I were you, I'd contact them before they contact you again. I mean, do you really want to wait for those silver bracelets and no time to get your affairs in order? No, nobody does. Speak up. Perhaps you might want to ask for a deal if you're the first person to speak up and say, I know I did. I have evidence. I'm done. Just don't put me in jail. Speak up. Hold your hand up. They make deals all the time to people who come forward before the others do. Be that person. I'm sorry, I get all upset over this. $50,000 or $100,000 reward. Don't know yet. I do know 50 with the FBI. The other 50 dog talks about, but who knows where that 50 is coming from. The case will be solved, folks. Thanks to the FBI and us. You too. You too. You and you as well. And all of you. Get to the bottom of this. Good and positive energy will prevail over bad and negative energy. This is a fact. Don't stop. Keeping his name out there is keeping his name alive here on the internet until we know beyond shadow of a doubt what happened. For Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. God bless. Hey, listen, that's the end of that. Next is a shameless plug or two. I got weed eaters coming along, so I'm going to do this really quick. I just might do it in the car. You know what? In fact, stick around. You don't want to go anywhere yet. You don't want to go anywhere yet, for those of you who know what I'm talking about. And did I step in that dog doo-doo? I don't think I did, but you know what? It never hurts to be safe. See the weed eater guys behind me? Wherever I go, there I am. But there is a couple things I want to do real quick. If you want to join me in here, come on in. Come on in and have a seat. Wait a minute. Oh! I'm missing all those comments, but I will catch them later. Of that, I can be sure, and you can too. Closing that back gate. Take this head off now that we're in the car. And voila. Hey, look at that. I don't know if y'all can see that, but my new graphics on the car, I did them in white. It's the right, it's backwards while you're watching it, but it's the right way when you see the car. All right, let me set this somewhere. Put that right there, because we're going to have a little bit of fun. You feel me there? Who wants some fun? Who wants a little bit of fun? All right. Must be a subscriber. Oh, let me fix that. I don't want anybody to know where that just came from. You'll see why in a moment. Okay, wait a minute now. Just wait a minute. You're acting like my Yorkie. I'm not taking you for a walk right now. Calm the heck down for a minute. Okay, you read that and be ready. And I do verify. I do check. You can check if I check, and I do check. Okay, really? So be sure to click on that red subscribe button located in the bottom right-hand corner, which is down there, for your complimentary subscription to my YouTube channel. Yeah, you can subscribe for free. I don't like the phone at an angle. Do it this way now. Why do I keep putting my hand in front of the cameraman? Sorry about that. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, back to my notes in this. Let's see, where was bottom right hand corner for your complimentary subscription to my YouTube channel. Like and share to show you care. And if you like the channel, please consider joining as a basic member for just 99 cents a month. If after 5 months you got no value, I'll send you $6 back. Who else is doing such a thing? And not only that, I'm giving half of all YouTube income. You heard that right. I'm up to $75, I think. Got to get to 100. Got to get my AdSense working. But as soon as I start monetizing, getting money in, every month, whatever I made on YouTube, half of it goes back to a random member picked off a random wheel. It's going to be fun, folks. Ask Mimi. She's a 99-cent member, and she's already won 12 bucks in 2 months. So her $1.98 has made her over $10. I mean, who's doing this kind of stuff? After 5 months, you find no value. I'll send you $6 back. I was doing it, and not only that, I'm giving half. Subscribers get access to games and prizes. Make sure you're subscribing. Games and prizes about to happen. And on my channel, including cash money, must be a subscriber for that. YouTube income will be split with channel members with a basic and above membership. Basic memberships that have a better than money back offer. Yeah, I know. He's photobombing the best he can. I am technically going live every day for the rest of my life on YouTube, as long as I'm physically, mentally, technically capable and able. And I must be able to say it like that. I think that's what it said, including being able to say it like that way. And I have now been over 5 years going live every day, whether I want to or not. I've gone live sick. I've gone live in the bed when I forgot and turned the camera on. Yeah, I know they're all around me now. I'm being attacked by weed eater people. Better lock the doors. There we go. A little bit safer. I should just drive up and forward, and they'll get the idea. I don't care. What else? Where am I at? YouTube. Okay, here we are. I've now been over 5 years. Being retired, I will continue to bring you a variety of content, such as Sunday morning social media sermons. I've done 81 consecutive Sundays in a row at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. To Monday, motivation. Tuesdays, today, the shocking truth. Tomorrow, hump day. Wednesdays, Thursdays, my journey to Mars. Weekly updates. To thank goodness it's Friday. See how I did that? Thank goodness it's Friday. Fun wrapping up each week with Riker and I as we've just finished searching for Bigfoot in Virginia Beach, Virginia. We are now embarking on Abandoned Saturdays, where we search for abandoned buildings and search them. Why do they call them buildings if they're already built? You ever wonder about that? If you didn't see Saturday, I went into an abandoned building by myself, and I got scared a couple times, and I learned what to do and what not to do. It was a 3-story abandoned building. I made it from inside all the way up and back. So hope to see you all there. Other than that, before I high five, where's the cash? Where is the cash? Let's see, that's 7, 6. Oh, Riggs jumps right in there with a yellow Riggs. Okay, let me tell people what's going on here. So Riggs picked yellow, and if yellow, I'm not going to say yes or no, is the winning cash box, he has a choice of picking what's in the yellow box, or yes, it's the mysterious envelope again. Mysterious is could have cash in it. Well, generally it does have cash in it, amongst other things. But Riggs picked yellow, so let's get going here. Before we start, Mimi's wondering, did I forget her fact of the day? Nope. Mimi, horses remember people who have treated them well. You know, makes me wonder, do they just not think about people who don't treat them well? And they only remember people who treat them well? Or do they know if they don't remember you, you're not somebody who treats them well? I don't know, folks. I don't know. I don't make this stuff up. I just try to go with it. Riggs, you said yellow. Are you ready for this, Riggs? Let me get this other piece in my hand. You're going, oh, is he picking up the mysterious envelope? Well, Riggs, I'm not. I'm picking up whatever you're ready for is ready for you. Mark Victor Hansen said that. And you pick the yellow box, Riggs. Today in the yellow box, you win. Now, I don't know how much he charged, but I'm willing to bet he will drive all the way up there. But in the 757, you would have really loved this. My son-in-law's going to give 10% off to whoever gets this card. And he does. He's got you. He comes to you with everything you need to wash your car. It'd be like having your own power washing thing, car wash outside in your driveway. It's like he doesn't even use your driveway. He'll pull your car out onto the street and do it. I'm not going to mess your driveway up. Carries all kinds of equipment, has all kinds of skills. Invite you for that. Riggs, I know you're excited. You probably can't hold the enthusiasm down. Let me know if you want me to mail you that card. What else do we got, folks? Today, this is what we're talking about a little bit because of this guy. We don't know where this 100,000 is coming from, but we do know 50,000 is coming from the FBI. That we know for sure. It's all about Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers keeping his name out there. I hope you all do something good for somebody else. If we each did that once a day, man, the world would be a better place for everyone else. Have a great day. High fiving out. I am Subaru Steve. Bye bye.